Welcome to Word on the Street. The last time you been talk about the economy. What you feel to say the government for fix the economy, because the people in our salon and they suffer.
Not true it talk so. Again, my family and my name not just meant for them and my suma. Not true, my brother talk so. The people in the suffer in the country. And for fix the country economy, you need the right type of people in our government who is sincere and honest. One, you need to understand how the economy they operate, and two, you need to be sincere and honest and able to focus on the interests of the people. All around the world, all governments around the world, all economists around the world, when they try to fix the economy of their own country, then they focus on two types of policies. Then get one way they call the fiscal policies, then get another way they call the monetary policy. All them rules and they, because policy are the guidelines and the principles and the laws them where the government they say are they follow the laws they are, so that the economy go able for beef up and people then go able for generate revenue. All around the world, when then they change them policies, yeah, now for them they able for increase the level of production year after year. That level of production and call it the gross domestic product. That's not the monetary value of all the goods them and all the service them what will they produce every year. In terms of the fiscal policy, now the Ministry of Finance, now no more for focus, now no more the focus on no one day. Fiscal policy they deal with waiting government need for do for collect revenue from the business activities the way they happen around the country, where they center around fees and taxes. Taxation when they collect. Like then GST tax owner they pay. We go register business, the fees the way they pay. We take bus from Freetown to Connaught, government bus, the fees the way they pay. Now all the revenue then the government they collect. The next aspect of the fiscal policy, how governments they spend that money they for run the country. Now most sober governments around the world, then they only spend waiting they're able for collect. They call them balance. Where you collect equal with what you spend. So now a balanced budget that one day. But then have like key governments them, they want they will not sober like we own government. They always they spend past what they collect. Like the budget where they don't present recently. The government they collect 1.4 trillion loans. But they plan for spend 2.9 trillion loans. How will I go to collect 1.4 and I want to spend 2.9? So the fiscal policy they deal with how government go able for collect and how they manage the funding for goals. So now the 3 areas I want to touch on under fiscal policy. One, government if they collect the right amount of taxes and if they collect taxes in the right area, we will deal with that one day. Government they spend, then get certain areas and they are the wasteful areas where they spend 50 fatal people in the suffer. Where push camp and shop then take the taxation and put on fatal people in head. How for identify the areas and the way government they waste money, I will tell you in the next video. The third one, what thing government need for do for create the necessary incentive for broadening the tax base. Because if you only collect tax if people are able to generate income. So how government will the third one will focus on under fiscal policy. But let's touch on briefly what's in monetary policy. Monetary policy, now the policy is the one day where the central bank, the Bank of Sierra Leone, the bank governor, now exclusively get the right for make them decision and they where they determine how much money they flow into the economy and out of the economy. Now they influence the tax rate, now they influence the interest rate, now they influence the inflation, now they influence the unemployment level, now they influence a whole lot of different activities that where they happen at the country. The president now get no right for influence or for dictate to the bank governor waiting for do. The Minister of Finance not get no right for dictate to the bank governor. The bank governor is supposed to be independent of the government. Unfortunately, that's not the case where they happen as alone, especially since when they kill the most honorable and most respectable bank governor in the 1960s, SL Bangoda. May his good soul rest in peace. So then two policy areas and now we will get for deal with in the next video. For the first one, we will deal with fiscal policy. I will touch on 3 areas a day. How government for broadening the tax base, whether they collect enough taxes, and how they spend that in taxation a day. Thank you, and we will talk later.